Joseph, the question on everyone's lips after Google's latest deal is who wants a $3.2 billion thermostat?
Well, Rob, they're smart thermostats and smart smoke alarms made by a company called Nest. And for its $3 billion, Google is also buying Tony Fadell, Nest chief executive, who might also be better known as the father of the iPod. So there's an interesting history here with Apple. But they're not just buying Tony Fadell with that. The $3 billion has to be compared to other valuations in tech.
Right.
Google could not have bought Snapchat, for example, for less than $3 billion. It would have to have paid much more. So they're getting something much more real world from Nest. And there's a lot of hype about the Internet of Things, you know, basically thermostats which talk back to you and tell you how much energy you're using or whatever, or which you can kind of order around from your smartphone. But there's more to it than that, I think.
We have to believe there's a big market here, right? If it's worth $3.2 billion for this very small business, it's because the Internet of Things is going to be a major market. Do you think that's a rational expectation or a hope?
I kind of have two words of warning here before we get into the size of a potential market, and that's internet fridge. Viewers might remember in 1998, 1999, Samsung and LG would sell these refrigerators which would tell you when your milk was running out. Right. If you were somehow incapable of looking into the milk bottle yourself. Yeah, and so that kind of really bombed, and this was, you know, right, pre-dot-com bubble.
What's different now?
Well, the size of the market. Some people think it'll go into trillions because it'll go well beyond fridges to TV, you know, components, chips, whatever. They're much kind of cheaper now, so they can go everywhere, like a smartphone in every thermostat.
Joseph, is this an indication that Google is becoming a different kind of company?
Yes, I mean, that's the big question really, well beyond the Internet of Things hype. Google is becoming a more capital intensive and lower margin business if it's going into selling thermostats and maintaining them and so on and so forth. It's really like the razor blades and razors model, really. You'll be kind of selling constant software updates.
Right.
You'll be collecting data in turn, but it's really not,
so it's not
the internet.
Too far from what we already saw with the Motorola acquisition.
Yes, exactly. You can now buy an iPhone-like phone in Tesco or somewhere, very basic for a very basic price.
Right.
And I think that's what's Google will be looking more like from now on. Really.
Thanks very much.